I used to think he was made of something different, like fatigue never quite reached him, like he could carry the weight of years and still come home without losing anything inside. He left before the light fully formed in the sky and returned when the day had already given up on itself. And I mistook that routine for strength, as though exhaustion was just part of his design. We never called it sacrifice back then. It was just life, ordinary, expected, unexamined. He worked, we grew, and everything seemed balanced, because nothing in us yet understood cost. He paid for everything I ever needed, not as generosity, but as certainty, as if providing was simply what love meant, and nothing more complicated than that. School fees, books, opportunities, flights of ambition that carried us further than the place we started from. I thought that was the full expression of a father, to fund a future and disappear gently into it. I never once asked what he was giving up in the quiet arithmetic of that life. What parts of himself were being withdrawn daily to keep the account of our becoming in credit. Now I live inside the result of that investment, a life shaped precisely by his restraint. And yet it feels strangely unfinished, like something essential was never transferred. Because understanding arrives too late, and rarely in the form you expect it. It comes as silence that feels personal, and memories that suddenly refuse to stay distant. When my mother became ill, I understood urgency, the way love can collapse geography, how quickly you can move when fear becomes instruction, and nothing else matters but arrival. We arrived for her. We were everywhere at once. Airports, hospitals, decisions made in seconds. Love translated into presence without hesitation, as if distance had never been real. But when it was him, there was no arrival, only communication. No waiting rooms, no shared nights, just transactions dressed as responsibility. Money sent, carefully, repeatedly, as though care could be reduced to transfer, as though the absence of a body could be compensated by proof of expense. And I find myself now trapped in a truth I cannot simplify, that I understood his value only in retrospect, when the system he built finally revealed what it cost for someone to give everything away. He was not simply providing, he was dissolving, turning himself into possibility for us. And I didn't see that disappearance because it arrived disguised as normal life. I wish intelligence came with timing, not just clarity after damage. Because knowing now does not repair anything, it only makes remembrance heavier. I can see him more clearly than ever, not as a provider, not as a figure of authority, but as a man who misplaced himself inside the success of his own children. And the most honest thing I can admit is that love was never missing in him, only in the way we learned too late how to recognize its cost.